So hydro is managing an electricity system that is aging.
Absolutely.
Our infrastructure is getting older. So what are we doing to manage our infrastructure that is getting older?
It's important. That's a very good question. When you look at the two biggest hydroelectric facilities that Hydro manages, you have Holyrood. It's a 500 megawatt plant. It was initially came online in 1969. It had a service life, a design life of 40 years, so we've exceeded that. In fact, Holyrood, for similar assets similar to Holyrood, we're at the point where 50% of similar assets in the world are no longer in service. On the hydroelectric side, the Bay d'Espoir facility is 600 megawatts, quite large. We manage it by using our framework, and it really comes back to condition, to doing the right. It's the same thing as the car. If you want to manage an aging car, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money on it than a new car. The question you have to ask yourself is it worth spending the money to rehabilitate and refurbish, or are we better off replacing? And no matter how much money you put into it, at some point the car reaches a place in its life when it can no longer meet your service requirements, and that's when people change them out. It's that same philosophy that we use to manage our aging system. We understand, we know our assets, we use our operations and maintenance expertise, our people in the field. We draw in the expertise of experts, people who work with similar assets but across a much larger base globally. And we roll all of that in so we understand the condition and needs of our assets and turn that into what work has to happen when. We budget for that, we spend the capital money, and as assets get older, you have to spend more capital money to refurbish them. And that's what we do. But it's always done with our mission in mind of providing safe, least cost, reliable power and balancing risk with reliability and cost to the customer. That's what we do.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for sharing all that insight with us.
You're welcome.